Episode 4. The Owl Bubu. Mio ran through the forest. From far away, he could hear Gomgom calling out to him, but he didn't stop. He didn't look back. Tears rolled down his cheeks, and the leaves beneath his feet went crunch, crunch. Gomgom doesn't understand. He doesn't know how much I want to see my family. Suddenly, trip! Mio's back foot caught on a small rock, and he tumbled forward. Ow! His paw hurt, his tummy was empty, and being alone felt scary. So Mio sank down right where he was and burst into tears. Just then, he remembered what Bubu had said. Come to the giant Zelkova tree, at the entrance of the old village tonight. Let's go together. Right. I'm going back to the old village. I'm going to find my family. Mio wiped his tears and stood up. Sniff, sniff. Lifting his nose high, he searched for the scent of the Zelkova tree. There it is. Following the scent carried by the wind, Mio ran confidently toward the old village. The hope of seeing his mom and siblings again made him forget all about the pain in his paws. He ran and ran and ran some more, until at last, he arrived at the big Zelkova tree. Warm sunlight poured down beneath the wide branches. Mio's eyes grew heavy. His head began to droop. Soon, he curled into a tiny ball and drifted into a deep sleep. The sun was so warm, and Mio was so very tired. Wake up, little friend. Bubu landed softly on a branch and called out, Hi, Bubu. Mio stretched his front paws and greeted him with a sleepy voice. You really came? Yeah. I'm going to the old village to find my family. You'll come with me, right? Of course. Follow me closely. With a strong flap of his wings, Bubu soared up into the sky. Mio dashed forward, following right behind him. At last, Mio returned to the redevelopment area. It was the place where he was born, his home, where he had lived with his mom and siblings. But the old village had changed. Houses were broken down, and piles of bricks and twisted metal lay scattered everywhere. Deep, dangerous holes were dug all over the ground. Just then, Mio caught a very familiar scent in the wind. This way, he cried out and ran toward it. The place where Mio and Bubu arrived was a small patch of grass beneath a crumbled wall. A few wildflowers bloomed there, and butterflies fluttered gently in the air. It's here. This is where I used to play with my mom and my siblings. Mio's tail swished excitedly as he ran around. On one side of the grass, an old rusted broken washing machine lay tipped over. Inside, soft dust and fallen leaves had gathered, and warm sunset light filtered gently through. This is where I used to play hide and seek with my brothers and sisters, Mio said, slipping right inside the washing machine. Bubu smiled softly. I see. Mio, I have to go hunting now. While I'm gone, you should look for your mom and siblings. By myself? Mio asked, startled. Yes. I have to finish hunting before dawn comes. I thought, you were going to help me find my family. Mio's ears drooped in disappointment. It's okay. You can do it on your own, Bubu said. But Mio tried to say something, but Bubu had already taken off, flapping high into the sky. If it were Gomgom, he would have helped me, Mio whispered to himself. But then, he quickly shook his head. No! Gomgom is a liar! Mio took a deep breath. I can do this on my own. I won't rely on a liar, not ever. With his head held high, Mio walked forward proudly toward the home where he once lived with his family. In the place where his mom Dodo had once made her home, there once stood an old, worn-down shed. But the shed that had once been their home was gone. Mio stood still, frozen in shock. And then he remembered. His mom had been trapped beneath the fallen wall of that shed. Mom! Mio ran to where she had fallen. Mom! Mom, it's me, Mio! He called out desperately, but no one answered. Still, Mio refused to give up. He decided to find the place where he was born. As the moon rose into the sky, Mio finally found it, the old two-story house where he and his siblings were born. Mio ran up the rickety stairs all the way to the rooftop, and when he reached the top, he found a small gap leading into their nest. Carefully, Mio slipped inside. There was the small cushion where he and his siblings had been born. His mom, Dodo's scent, still lingered, ever so faintly. Mio gently climbed onto it. Mom, where did you go? Creak, creak. Footsteps echoed from the stairs. Mom? Mom! Thinking it was Dodo, Mio dashed out onto the rooftop.